Hey guys, this is Chris, and what a very fun episode of Ninninger this week. So we start the episode right away with a new monster, but the Ninninjers are kinda weirded out because this monster is actually doing some nice things. He's giving out balloons to these kids. So the five decided to do a little stakeout to see what this monster is up to. So in this episode, we see a little bit more of Pink, Kazumi. We see that Kazumi was late twice to meet up with the other Ninninjers. And we find out that she's still in school, she wants to be a scientist. She actually had a talk with Blue, our ninja, and they were talking about how hard it is to do two things. She wants to be a scientist, but she also wants to be a Ninninger. So that's sort of the inner conflict that goes on in this episode. But we realize later in the episode, thanks to Taka, that if you really want to do something, doing two things isn't really that hard if you're really committed. So now we get back to the monster, which is depicted to be really a villain because those balloons were actually a means to an end, which is to strike fear among the citizens. So those balloons were used by the monster to create an illusion of giant Kibaoni Gengetsus. So obviously it's an illusion because we weren't really formally introduced to this main bad guy yet. So the next few scenes here were actually very entertaining, especially when Taka made his own glider or a kite made out of wood and stuff. That was fun. And we're also introduced to a new ceiling shuriken that transformed. But at the start, the Ninninjers thought that it wasn't working because they kind of summoned it, but nothing happened. But we later find out that it did summon something, but it summoned something from space. It summoned the UFO Maru, or UFO. So I guess the stories of Granddad saying that he was in contact with aliens before was sort of true, because we later find out at the end that Granddad used alien technology to make all these mechas. I guess that's cool. And because there's a new mecha, now we have a new Shurikenjin. The Shurikenjin UFO, or UFO. And I have to say, the music again for this Shurikenjin is pretty entertaining. It's actually pretty cute. It's like there's little aliens chanting. You know, little baby aliens chanting. So what about you guys? Did you guys like this episode? Hit the comments and let's talk about it. So if you guys like this video, please subscribe and check out my other videos. Arigatou gozaimasu and sayonara. See ya!